Welcome back, everybody, to the Burchalations podcast. We are your hosts, the Burch Bros here, and we appreciate y'all coming back for another video, man.
Today, I don't know what it is, bro.
It's been a crazy few weeks, but it's also, we got lots to look forward to, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a few new guests here today. You know what I'm saying? They play football, college football. But before we even get started with that, Jordan, you saw the trailer, right?
Oh, yeah. I saw that trailer.
Man. It brings back the good old days, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It's been about 10 or 11 years.
Yep. About 10, 11 years.
And shout out to the people that couldn't live to see this moment, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We got this before Grand Theft Auto 6, bro. It's crazy. Man. But listen, man. How about we just introduce our guests? You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good stuff to talk about, But how about y'all say your name, where you're from, what y'all got going on, and marital status.
All right, well,
asking for a few friends.
All right, well, my name is Keenan Burnley, and I play football at Cumberland University, and I'm 20, and I currently do have a girlfriend right now. So.
Oh yeah, my man. Yeah, she watching right now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you better be
cooked.
You better be careful.
Nah, he good. And what about you, my man?
I'm Kane Burnley. I also play football at Cumberland University, and I'm recently single. I just
he going crazy.
And then majoring in Homeland Security.
All right, sweet, man. What position y'all play again?
I play safety.
Safety.
So I kind of like bounce around a little bit.
Okay.
Like I used to play nickel a little bit too. Yeah, pause. No Diddy. I used to play nickel a little bit, but yeah, I went back to safety. So now I mainly play safety.
And then now I play corner. I used to play nickel too.
Nickel's like a slot corner / safety.
Okay, yeah, good. I'm glad you explained it, man.
And then
before you ask,
but I'm gaining weight, so my coach might move me down to like Will, maybe. I hope
Like a linebacker type.
Yeah. So were y'all in school when he was there?
No, they weren't there yet.
Yeah,
They
we was in high school.
They were in high school.
Man, every time Justin tells this story, bro, it'll bring it'll bring a smile on your face, but also make it just be like, dang, bro, like you okay, man? That's when it all started for Justin, man.
What you mean?
That's when just this, I don't know, maybe this, I guess we could call it an arc. I don't know, of you just being like, bro, fuck it, I need this money. Nothing matters except for money.
Man, that was when the freaking life started to kick in. It was COVID, bro. I was finally an adult, bro. I was in college, bro. I was, and I wasn't staying on campus, so I couldn't really reap any of those benefits that all the other kids were having. So I was just, I was having to get it, man. I was having to get out my own time.
Well, and you have to understand, like
homework. What?
Yeah, nah, you weren't doing that.
Nah,
no one was. But
I was,
we
didn't
have the same passion for it as we did.
Nah,
but you have to understand, like my college journey, like my college experience was something totally different from yours. Obviously, I went to MTSU. This was pre-COVID.
Exactly.
Absolutely insane, dog. It was the best. Freshman year was the greatest, bro.
I had a pretty good freshman year.
Your freshman year was way different than mine. Y'all had games. We had freaking Zoom calls and team meetings almost every freaking night, man. It was
that's facts.
Scary. I almost wanted to break my freaking neck with how many team meetings that we had. The mugs would be at 8, last till either 10, 10:30.
Bro, Coach Mathis be getting up there just
to have freaking 5 a.m. workouts the next morning.
Bro, tell me about it.
Well, I expected to do homework, man. It's crazy, man. It's like man, I just don't know how I did. I honestly don't know how I did.
It'd be rough.
If I'm being honest.
Like, some people that don't play college football don't really understand, like, don't play a college sport in general.
Yeah.
Like, they don't really understand what it really takes to,
really
play.
Don't.
I give, praise to anyone that can play any level of college sport.
Honestly.
Because it's really
it's not for the weak.
It really ain't for the weak at all.
It is not for the weak, bro. Like
y'all know about that better than I do, man.
Some people think, like, smaller divisions are different than bigger divisions, but really the only difference is like facilities and stuff like that. Like all the players are the same. Like we're going against like some good like
Oh yeah,
elite athletes. So
yeah.
like,
You'd be like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, it's so different because
some of these people be shocking the
yeah,
hell out of you.
like
man.
you be
Yeah.
seeing
Yeah.
people that you have never even thought of seeing. Before.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah. After you see him one time, you'd be like, why is he here?
yes, you be thinking that you're like,
Why is
you
he
be like,
here?
why is he here?
You want to know something funny though?
What?
I don't know. Like, so after college, I'm not sure if y'all ever went back to a high school football game before.
Yeah, we did.
But if you would notice the difference, I think it's been completely flipped around about how guys look and how girls look as well.
Mhm.
Now, what I mean by this is that when I was playing high school football, I was playing against full bare-chested men, like grown men, bro.
Yep.
So then when I go back, I see who they playing now. It's little kids. I was just like what happened
Yes.
here, man?
Yeah.
If I played against these kids, bro, I would have won state. Easy.
That's what we talk about all the time. It's like
These kids be little.
It's not even ego thing. It's like, bro, look at these kids. These are not the kids. These are not the people I played. Bro.
like these are children.
These are
Yeah,
children.
these are
I played
literal
men.
children.
I played men.
I was a scout team player against men.
And when I hear what the guys and stuff like that, we go back to a high school, and you may see girls and stuff like that you went to school with, but are still in high school and all that stuff. You will see that they look totally different.
Yeah,
'Cause
way different.
When I went to high school, girls look like girls. Or now, if you were to go, girls look like grown ass women,
Yeah,
which can get really scary and tricky.
bro, that's what. Like the girls now look like grown women.
Yeah,
Oh.
like girls in high school nowadays look like grown women, and men that are in high school look like children, look like kids.
Yeah,
It
like
is
just
it
flipped.
is
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, I'd be like this. I just stay out the way.
Whereas,
'cause-
yeah, you're gonna have to. Whereas back in the day, it was flipped around.
exactly.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought, so.
I was like, yeah, they not giving me. all the-
I didn't want to play against no 6'7", full beard, redheaded white guy that was on the line. Man, nah, I'm good, bro.
Nah, we gonna have to.
You tried to sweet talk him while you're on the line, so I was like, hey man, listen, bro, please don't do it. We've all done it. It's okay.
real.
We've all done it. It's like, yo man, come on man, like take it easy, bro.
I might have
And
done
he'd
it
be
in
like, okay, bro, I
practice.
got you, bro. It just
I might have done it in practice, but I don't think I've done it in a game.
But
I
you get
just-
used to it sometimes, man.
I just looked.
You used to being punch bag.
Okay, so here's what I would do in a game though. Like if I see someone like really tall and strong, I just look at him for like a quick sec. I'd be like, shit, and then I'll lie down.
You just gotta do it, bro.
I was like this. I'd be thinking this in my head. I just hope he sucks or slow. If he's either one of those two, then
You gotta find that something that
easy
he's not
day.
good at.
It's an easy day, especially if they're slow. Then they can't.
I mean, that's mainly how it is though in high school.
Oh,
like
yeah.
if there's a big dude in high school, like bigger than everybody on the field,
Mm-hmm.
there usually he's like really slow.
I pray
Or,
to
like
God
he's like not athletic, not that athletic.
But if he's faster, and it's time for me to break my freaking neck.
Now
But
you gonna use speed to beat this guy?
Man, speaking of freaking high school, man, man, we all played high school football. Some of us played a little bit of college football. Real question is, why do you guys think the girls don't date bench warmers?
Like why they date bench warmers?
No,
Like,
why they don't?
Oh, why they don't date bench warmers?
Yeah,
I mean,
some of these
Hey,
guys
say-
got
some of
the,
these
some of these
dudes-
guys got the kindest hearts, man. But they'll never know.
Hey,
It's
some
just
of these
for-
dudes get lucky, man. Some of them be getting their own girl. You know what I'm saying?
The exceptions don't make the
You know
rule.
what I'm saying? The little email chick in the
I
back.
mean, to me, it's not really like I just feel like some people who like play, they probably just think that they just like better than everybody.
Well, I mean,
and then the girls
I
probably
mean, by
are
definition,
attracted to that.
I mean, by definition, they are.
but
I mean,
to be
yeah,
fair.
I think they just do it for clicks.
yeah, do it for clout.
Like,
That's
just
what I
do it
feel
for
like.
clicks.
So would you say that it's more of a stats thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has
that's-
nothing to do with them genuinely like loving the dude or something like
Oh
that.
yeah,
In
yeah.
some
without-
cases-
It's
in
just
some
it's just
cases it
all
is.
Yeah,
for
1,000%.
status.
Yeah, 1,000%. And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it's why some dudes they try to get good at sports. I mean, I'm not even gonna cap. I mean, obviously you want to get good because you want to be good at
Yeah,
the
like
sport that you like to
succeed.
play. But a secondary reason, like you want, you want to get that freaking stats for being that guy. I mean, I mean, let's not bullshit here. I mean, we all wanted,
Everybody.
we all wanted it at one point
well,
because that's what comes with coming up in your profession.
coming up,
No Diddy, bro.
coming up. All right, good.
But that's what comes with coming up in your profession, man. Hoes. I mean, it's going to come. Like if you really coming up.
Yeah, you made a really good point too when you said that. with status and the successful men. I've always asked, like, why are there always successful men cheating and stuff like that? Because it seems like through all the time that they put in that work of discipline to get where they want to be, the delayed gratification and all that stuff, you have people from all races, all walks of life doing the exact same thing, which is, cheating most of the time. From the ugliest businessmen,
these successful ones ain't got to follow the same rules as the ones who ain't shit.
Yeah,
think about that as well.
But also, it's a very high risk and high reward kind of thing. Because especially if they're in a relationship with other people, because you have to think about it. There's only one reason why they would do something like that.
Why is that?
So it's not to say that they want to commit these affairs in the first place or cheat on their girl or whatnot, but it's because they worked so hard to get to where they want to be to have the option to begin with.
I agree with that 1,000%. And here's one thing as well.
It's not like they want to do these things.
What if I told you that
when you're just so successful, it's just whoops.
What if I told you that a lot of girls wanted those guys who had the option to cheat? Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of dudes they can't cheat out here.
They show themselves.
They can't.
I don't believe in cheating and things like that. But there are some things that do happen.
Yeah.
That it just happens.
Now, obviously, we're not promoting it, guys.
I'm not promoting
guys. Before you put those words in our mouths, we're not promoting it. But I do believe that
I'm not at all.
I do believe that girls they like dudes who actually have the option to cheat.
Yeah, but
they don't want them to cheat, but they want a guy who can.
Well, and some of the top 5 biggest cheaters are rappers, athletes, and these girls are going after these guys.
They know what they're getting themselves into.
I mean, let's just
because here's what they do, man. They only make the rules for the guys who they don't want.
Absolutely, yeah.
They make rules for who they don't want.
And you mentioned something about the kid on the sideline versus the quarterback and stuff like that.
The kid on the sideline, he going to have to jump way through more hoops than a damn starting quarterback.
And that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
when there's authentic attraction to from that guy, to, for that girl and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm sure y'all experience this, but when a girl actually likes you, she makes it exceptionally easier to access her time. Sexual, all that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
it's easier for females. If they really feel some type of way about a dude, it's easier for them to make time for that dude. Maybe the dude might not make time for her because he's not really feeling it like that girl is. But the female, she's gonna go through everything she can to even stay with, around this dude. She will literally put herself in situations.
Yeah, exactly. She will make all the time in the world for that.
She will put herself in situations to where
she will make herself available to you as a guy. Whereas, I always say that women treat dating like how men treat jobs. And the moment that you start working for a woman's time, it starts feeling like a job as a man. This stuff should feel fun as a man. It should come natural, stuff like that. Now, obviously, you have to work to build yourself to a certain value and to a certain level of status to achieve those things.
Yeah,
but it's just about where what level you want to be at. But when it comes to the guy on the sideline, the water boy, or the starting quarterback, I think that people say that there's been a change in male-female visibility tendencies. Because we always say that most men are invisible, right?
They are.
Of course, yeah.
I feel like it's also based on preference. Because some people, maybe you get the starting quarterback and he wouldn't go after a cheerleader. He would go after, the smartest girl in the class or, something like that. Me personally.
Some emo chick.
Yeah, or something like that. I feel like it's just personal preference. Everybody has the type of people they like to be around. Everybody has, the type of people they just want to surround themselves with. So I really just feel like it's just preference.
I believe that men we have more of a preference on who we would commit to versus who we would actually be around with, because a lot of men they get off by variety more than quality, I guess you could say.
Quantity over quality type thing.
Exactly.
But
They like a variety.
In certain situations, it's just like some people are built that way. Like some people would rather have a quantity over a quality girl.
Yeah.
But that's just to
And that's a real
like
thing.
Certain like egotistical stuff.
Yeah.
With them. But I mean, really, quantity of a girl is really what's gonna get you like to the top. Because like if you get a girl that's just there to be a succubus to you, bro. Like,
yeah.
You're never gonna get over that hump.
Yeah.
No, it's not really going.
And then if you are just out here with a bunch of succubuses, like
Yeah.
multiple plural, like
Trust me, I do well enough with one.
Yeah, I'm
I do well enough with one.
I'm better off with none.
They both
right
have
now.
lasers.
Yeah,
pointing
y'all
at their
heard that.
heads right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Y'all ain't getting us. They ain't getting us.
There, the sniper's right outside on the roof somewhere.
They not getting us, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
But no, man, you're exactly right, and I think that men literally do what they do for the approval of women. As crazy as it sounds, like they can either know that they're doing it, or they could do it, unknowingly,
like
but
subconsciously.
yeah. But we do what we do for women, and how do we get the access women is status, of course. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go all the way back in the day where people were killing saber-tooth tigers and wearing the tooth on their necklaces and stuff like that. Girls were looking at them like, oh, he's the. He had no fear, blah blah. I want kids with this man, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Nowadays, you fast forward it. What do you have now? Expensive watches, fast cars,
Designer clothes, like
designer clothes.
That's
All
what
these things.
They preference in men ain't matching the father of their kids.
Now, at the end of the day, these things don't really matter, because at the end of the day, if men really could, they'll live in a box if they knew that they could still get women like that. But
yeah.
as we live in a certain time now, these certain things visibly show you that, like, hey, this is, it shows that you have something going on about yourself, and girls will give you a second look instead of not give you a look at all. Yeah. So, I mean, I say that this is why I always say that for men, it's very important that you become visibly competent in this world. You can become competent, but visibly competent is a big thing.
Like,
that's
you
why
want to be like known.
You want to be known, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Well
You want to be known that
that's
you
why
have
social
it
media
together.
is very important as a man.
Well, I believe your social media is your biggest dating application.
I don't necessarily believe that like your social media is like your whole thing to get a female. That's just me personally. Like, I feel like if you just carry yourself in the right way and you just present yourself in a good manner, like, girls will see that, and it's just like. So I mean, it could be different.
I agree.
It could be different everywhere, but like to me personally, I just don't think social media is like the thing you should focus on to like make your presence known. I feel like it's like if you're out here and you're just doing like you're being kind to people, you're being nice, like you're doing good things, like good stuff. I feel like just your whole persona and aura will just project that. Like
1,000%.
and then more females will just be able to like just see that, and they'll be like, oh, he's actually a nice dude. Like like he doesn't care about that stuff.
You actually attract like the females that like for
you
the right reasons.
Like you attract women instead of little girls.
Yeah. Little girls nowadays be traumatized and so like crying all the time. So
they bring a
I'm
lot
about
of
to start leaning to the more older route if this keeps up.
Amen. But they bring a lot into the relationship though. A lot of stress.
I did not expect that. What we talked about the visibility and stuff like that between men and women. What about what we value? Cause I think women value things from a man at different ages. Would y'all believe that?
Yeah, 110%.
I feel like since we're young, so like we turned 21 this year, so like I wouldn't even consider us like men or whatever. But I feel like our mentality is like kind of different from everybody else that's our age or even younger than us.
Well, yeah, and you have to think about it like this, Parker. They're in a different point in their lives than we are, so they're allowed to do this thing that I like to call date for potential. I believe that dating for potential is more so for like college kids and like people who just graduated college. But like people like us, like we have to like figure out like what's good like right now. While they still exactly. But they can like and they can they can be with a girl for what they think that they're going to be versus like what they already are, because they're in that point in their life where they can do that.
Yeah. Well, what I was getting at was like women as they progress in their ages and stuff like that tend to prioritize different things from a man, whereas us men universally from all ages value two things, which is youthful looks and loyalty / fidelity. Mm-hmm. I think overall, if you were to ask like, hey, like what do you value from women, they would be like loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Really, just peace.
Peace, yeah.
Yep. If you can bring me peace,
peace and love. If you can bring me peace and love, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. Yeah,
chaotic out here.
Yeah, I don't really lean on a woman for peace, but I want her to like keep the peace like there.
Yeah,
like I don't want her to like disrupt it because if you disrupt my peace, then like what are you here for?
Yeah, like if you're sitting there arguing back and forth, bickering at each other all day, every day, like eventually that's gonna stack up and it's just gonna make shit worse.
Yeah,
so like you're just gonna become a miserable life.
You're just gonna be living a miserable life,
and then you don't want to break your damn neck.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you just don't want to get into a trap of having to constantly worry about, damn, is today gonna be a better day than yesterday? Like is today gonna be stressful like it was yesterday, or is the little same petty bullshit gonna keep coming up all the time? Like it's just
because then you're just gonna keep living in a constant loop. And it's just never.
I end up crying. I don't know, man. You might end up crying.
Yeah, and I did some research on the different age groups on how they like what they prioritize, and I'm kind of seeing how that plays into just the overall dangle scene as of today. So women that are aged 15 to 23 typically value physicality and looks in men more than anything else, which is why the first guys they usually go for are the asshole, douchey, jock type of guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean. Y'all could probably talk to a handful of girls on campus that are around this age range, and they've definitely been around some asshole or some guy that broke their heart and all that stuff.
They freaking
which is why nice guys.
Most of the girls on campus probably talk about the same 5 or 10 dudes, or they complain about those same 5 or 10 dudes.
Well, the nice guy back
and
there,
they still got the nerve to call themselves special when they're really not. I mean, because that's the real.
I just try and distance myself.
Yeah, like I try to stay at the mix with like people who are always negative about stuff like that.
Yeah,
because like it's annoying hearing about the same 2, 3, 4 dudes like all the time.
Yeah,
like if you're friends with girls and then they constantly coming up to you talking about like just asshole dudes all the damn time, like you don't want to hear that.
Yeah, it's like.
And it has nothing to do with like you as a dude. Like just dudes don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And here's one thing that pisses me off. Here's one thing that pisses me off, man. All right, here's one thing that Here's one thing that makes me mad. Yeah, fine, I guess. Okay, here's one thing that makes me mad. Okay, it makes me angry whenever they complain about the guy and then they say that I'm not going. And then they have the nerve to say that I'm not going to mess with him anymore. And then turn around and be with him. And that's why I don't really believe a lot of people's words nowadays.
That makes no sense, though.
No, here's one thing.
Girls be getting fucked by these guys, and they'll literally be like going to come to me asking for advice stuff. And then they'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to see him again, or I'm going to block him.
Nope.
Next, 2 days later, all he got to do is text, WYD, what you're doing at 12 o'clock at night, man. And she over at his house immediately. It's like, girl, you're.
That's what I'm telling. Hey, there be demons out here, bro.
Man, it was crazy, bro.
That cooter is.
And they still expect us to be honest with them, bro. But they're not even honest with themselves. It's like, man, these women out here, they lie to God every day, but they expect the man to be honest to him.
Yeah, like there's a lot of gray area. There's a lot of gray area with that though, because it's like if you're honest with your girl a majority of the time, because I know not everybody's sin, bro. Like everybody gonna lie or everybody gonna like do something about like in the little aspects.
They lie to God.
Bro, what if I told you that telling the truth will actually get you the same result as if you lied to a woman?
I think
you gotta be quiet.
I think telling the truth I'm not gonna say it'll set you free, but in the long run, it'll make shit better.
Telling the truth
will make shit better.
Keeps your mind
at ease
level.
That's what it does.
Because if you lie, you're just gonna be sitting there thinking about it all the time.
Yeah.
And if you tell the truth, it may hurt somebody, and it may like give somebody a like false narrative about something, but you're still in your mind, you're telling the truth.
Exactly.
So like
you know that you're trying to do right by her.
People are always going to assume like the words, like people are always going to assume. So like if you tell the truth, they're still going to try to find something in the truth you told.
Exactly. So it's like, man, what's the point of even talking at that point?
For you though, like your mental, you got like just tell the truth.
Yeah,
like,
exactly, man. It's gonna set me free.
I
don't know about them.
It's really for us.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's really for yourself.
It's gonna set us free, but it's not really them.
I mean, I know that sounds selfish, but like you got to
they
be
selfish
too.
too.
Yeah, they could take it. They could take it however they want to, but at the end of the day, like you got to look out for yourself.
At that, yeah, honestly, because who you really going to depend on at the end of the day?
Yourself. You're going to depend on yourself 100% of the time.
Exactly. So. Only one person can be honest with you 100% of the time is you, unless you're delusional. I guess then then you're gonna lie to yourself, which a lot of girls do. But
how yeah, the visibility thing. Someone told me a while back. It said ain't nothing more visible than an older woman. I was like, damn.
You said invisible or visible? Invisible.
Yeah. Than an older woman.
The older woman.
Like how old are we talking? We talking like how old? 40s and
now
like
short.
Late
no, I'm sure
or?
like short term. Like if you want to do something short term, they're
still there.
But if you want to do something like serious with this girl, you probably think twice rather than a girl that's a little more younger.
I can't. Yeah,
she probably have to work a little bit harder due to her age.
Plus, she's more likely to be stuck in her ways, so she's not really going to change for her.
Them older women be genuine though, because they've went through some shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they ain't got no choice to, because they ain't got nothing else to rely on to get them to the promised land.
But now, if you
like I said, going back to the job thing,
like a younger girl, if she's
more impressionable,
stuck in her ways, and like, but then again, they haven't grown up.
Exactly, she's more impressionable. Like she's more moldable.
Like there's a bunch of stuff that she hasn't experienced, like a younger female has not experienced.
Exactly.
So like if you get with an older woman, she has been through way more stuff than a younger female has, so she knows how the game go.
Exactly.
These young females out here don't know how the game go, bro.
Well, they 1,000% know how the game go. They just hate it whenever a guy knows how to play it better than them.
Yeah.
No, that's real. Yeah, that's real.
That's the only reason why they complain about it so much. It's only whenever a guy knows how to play it better.
You know something funny? This goes back to what I was saying about like how women treat dating like how men treat jobs, right?
Well, they treat men like lottery tickets.
What does that mean, bro?
Well, they pick a man and hopefully they cash out.
Yeah, that's dangerous, bro.
It is, but that's just the way it is.
If you do, it's very low. With the job aspect, I mean, we've all worked. You've all started at a job to where it was crap pay, or
Yeah, I used to damn.
Like
I used to wash dishes at a pizza place.
Damn near what the hell?
Let me put it like this, right? What? So you have a man. So you work at that place, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get very little pay, but the managers, the people that you work with, are very good. You know what I'm saying? You have a limited time off. You can come in whenever you like. You know what I'm saying? And all is well, right? But it's terrible pay. Although you have this other job that pays 5 times as much. It's the most you've ever been paid. But the manager is ass. You have demanding work schedules and stuff like that. What I'm basically getting at is women will rather choose that than the good, people.
I understand.
First,
I'm gonna go where I'm loved at.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna go where I'm loved.
That's because you already know what's out there.
Yeah,
it's the same thing applies to women. When women go through something, and then she finds something better, hopefully, the right thing to do is to be like, okay, this is good. I'm gonna try and keep this like a job. You know what I mean? If you have a good job and you've had experience of having terrible jobs, you're going to try and do your best to keep the job that you have, right?
Exactly.
You know what's out there.
And then when they quit the job, they're going to be shocked whenever they can't get a job as quick as they got in that job. Mm-hmm. Basically, I'm saying that they don't have as many options as they think they do.
Give me a definition on how the game is played from a guy's perspective.
Our game is, can we get the girl? I mean, that's literally, it's that simple. That's literally our game, is getting the girl. Because getting them's the hard part. Keeping them's the easy part once we got them.
I feel like personally, for me, just based off my own experiences, it's been hard for me to keep them. It's been hard for me to keep a girl because I've had like commitment issues and stuff like that. Like, it's just been like I've been on and off with multiple females, so like it's just been hard for me to keep a girl.
Like, so you just ain't shit.
With me, it's like,
I'm about to say,
it's just hard.
Yeah, with me, it's like I used to like be one of them like fuckboy types like back in the day, and like people, some people ain't transparent about it, but like I really just,
I think we all have a moment.
And then,
like
and then I got a girl, and I was with her for like 2 years or so, but like we broke up.
See, but here's the thing with me though. I was a hoe through text.
I'm pretty sure every dude.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's all we can do. That's all we can do. If we could DM 100 girls and get 10 to fuck with us, like we.
Like that's straight.
We good, exactly. Like when we good, like
that makes you.
Now I ain't like that now. I ain't like that now.
I don't
say this, bro.
I ain't like that now,
man. From January all the way to like April of 2023, bro. I was juggling like 4 girls, man.
He was. It's a true story.
That's crazy. I've actually been abstinent for about 4 weeks now.
Good for you, bro. Good for you, man. Because I can't.
I've been working. Me? I've been working. If that counts for anything, if that counts for abstinence. But you were asking me about game, though. I explained the guy side. It's really getting the girl for most guys, but for the girls is keeping the man after they fuck.
I don't think they understand.
Well, they do understand. That's why they all complain about being single, because they're not good with their game. Because that's the only reason why they complain. Because if they were good, then they wouldn't be complaining, and they'd be, having a man.
Yeah, most of the girls that are really like out here winning, bro. They don't.
Exactly, they ain't saying shit. They chilling, man. They living life.
Anything, they're inactive on social media.
Yeah, they really are, bro.
Yeah,
that's where all the good girls are. They're out there living in real life, man.
Yeah, they out there not giving a damn.
I know so many girls, bro. Like
how many likes they get.
I know so many girls where they used to post like all the time. They get a boyfriend who they actually like love. They posting a whole lot.
They got
less.
0 posts.
Mm. They don't even got 0 posts, man. They just rarely post, man.
Some of them they be deleting everything.
Like, and some people think that
they be real. They be locked in for
like real. Yeah. Some people think that that's like a controlling thing, but it's really in some situations it is.
Yeah,
but in other situations it's just that they're just taking themselves out of stuff they used to do.
Yeah, like they're not trying to like sabotage.
They don't even gotta say anything for real most of the time.
Right. Well, why? If that lady respects them, then yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like he may not realize it. It's like, dang, you don't have Instagram? So, oh no, I deleted it. I said, oh, okay.
Hey, it all comes down to what's understood. Don't got to be explained.
That's really what it comes down to. He's not wrong there. He ain't lying.
No, that's real. And I think that just how human nature and how we've just been worked, how we always operated throughout time from a relationship point of view is that for women, the main goal is to keep that man, get married, have kids, have that family.
That white picket fence.
All that American dream bullshit, which that is a whole nother topic for another time. I hate that crap. I hate the concept of the American dream. It's cooked nowadays. but like, if a woman's 40 years old, single and childless, it don't matter how successful she is. She could be Kim Kardashian for all we care. The society will still look at you as if something is wrong because you don't have the family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although Kim Kardashian has done almost everything, and from a material standpoint, she is very successful.
1,000%. Very successful.
We are still looking at her as if like, what's going on here, man? You're bouncing around, man. You're in your 40s.
Well, that's because successful,
like, bro, you too old to be doing that shit.
Well, that's because successful woman is not the same as a man. I mean, and she's a prisoner to her success because it's like she doesn't. I mean, she doesn't respect most guys because guess what? She doesn't need them. I mean, she doesn't. Need them.
I try not to look into.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, she's better. Well, I take that back. It might not be because she needs them, but it's because she's better than them.
I mean, necessarily.
Kim Kardashian.
When you got status like that, like
it's gonna be hard for you to respect the average people.
People are gonna look at you as the top of the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you're on the top of the pedestal and you're looking down on people, you're just gonna be fucked up in the long run. Because once you start putting your like negativity on them people.
Yeah, but but women in general don't respect men that they look down upon. That's not crazy to say. I mean,
that's not crazy to say.
They're just hypergamous by nature. That's why I say. That's why I said in a couple episodes before, most women they don't respect most men because they're better than most men. Because women nowadays they leveled up. Okay, they're more powerful than ever. They own more businesses than ever. They make more money than ever. So really, they don't need men in general. So that's why they don't really respect them. But then when they meet a man who's higher on the totem pole, then they start to act a little bit more right, and they want to get with this man because all women, they want a man who is like higher than them on the economic status level because they're just hypergamous. I mean, women, they rarely date down. It's very, very rare. And when they do date down, they just want to have control over a man and try to build him up that way that she can get that credit later.
She can hold that over his head.
Exactly.
Yeah. Devious, man. Evil, bro. That's why I don't be speaking my feelings to girls, bro.
I can't
like
do
really
that shit. I'm sorry.
like really opening up to that stuff.
It's just you just gotta click. You just gotta find that one that you really click with.
Like it's okay to be vulnerable with certain people you click with because if they're being vulnerable with you, like it's only right for you to be vulnerable with them.
I'm low key more than likely to be vulnerable with the boys just because that they know like my experience. Really. Like that's where you can really get like that true empathy from because I have no doubt that women are very sympathetic, but I don't think that they're as empathetic as they think they are because they don't really understand the experience. They can't really put themselves in their shoes, our shoes.
And that too, but not how should I say this? It's a big thing that men aren't seeing, especially in relationships, is that we are so quick to give a girl everything.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah. I feel like you need like some dudes just need to take a step back and just chill out and let things ride out.
Let things work themselves out.
Bro, let the Lord plan His road for you.
Absolutely,
in the
man.
long run.
I think we give these girls so many like things so fast, the experiences, the items, and just all these things, and we feed them all this stuff to a certain point to where you've given her a family, you've given her the ring, the wedding, the kids. So what's the only thing left you can give her at that point?
Really, just you.
The power to, the ability to destroy you.
No, divorce.
Yeah.
You're getting on. Here's one thing that you can give: the ability to destroy you.
Yeah,
that's one thing that most men they give to the woman that they love is the ability to destroy that man.
Mm-hmm. But also, women are, women want what they can't have. Mm-hmm. So that if you were to just withhold certain things from her as long as possible, instead of giving it to her up front, once she has received everything that she can get out of you, I promise you, she's gonna go find something else to
get. Because she won't really value like what's been given to her.
The 80-20, she gonna leave 80% for that 20.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But she leaving back that 80% that was giving her damn near the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. You would think that like giving her the world,
and then you'll end up with 20.
Yeah. She thinks, we're gonna be together forever. She'll show appreciation
because that 20% looks really, really good to her.
It look good on paper.
She goes for that. Yeah, it's like communism. It looks good on paper, but it's not.
Facts. It ain't. No.
But it's not good when it's practiced.
Yeah.
But when she gets that 20%, she realizes that she enjoys that 20%, but it's only 20% what she wants. So then that 20% leaves her, and then she only ends up with 20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like you, and also, I mean, girls are, they really like to, how should I say it? They are more likely to have sex when they're ovulating. Is that how you say ovulate?
Ovulating, yeah. I think their hormones are like spiked.
Yeah,
whenever they're
that's when it's spiked. That's why that's why it's easier for girls to cheat at that point in time.
It's easier for them to cheat. Period.
No, it's more. No, they're more likely to cheat when they are ovulating.
But I'm talking about the ability. Like they have an easier.
Well, I mean, they can go out here and get whoever.
Exactly.
Me personally, if you're going to cheat on me, like I really don't care because like, you're going to be without. So I mean,
exactly.
It's really what you bring to the table.
Yeah. Exactly, man. But here's what a girl is. But here's what she's saying. Like whenever she cheats on you, man, she thinks that man's better than you. And we know that as men. That's why it hurts us whenever we get cheated on more than them. Because I believe that honestly, the reason why people get hurt so much, like whenever they get cheated on, it's an ego thing.
Yeah,
it's an ego thing. But it hurts men way more because women only date up. While men, we could date down any day of the week. Hell, man,
I could date a damn McDonald's cashier if she was treating me good, dead ass.
He says the exact same thing.
How much money I make?
Like man,
I don't care.
Like
I don't care who I am.
Like man, we could cheat down all the time. Like I mean, we probably all know a guy who probably fucked a girl.
Don't cheat on that maid in the hotel. She's bad.
Who did not look ideal at all. Like
Hotel 6, baby.
But he was still a fucker because Because in the words of most black niggas nowadays, she got ass.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't care. You know,
niggas need to quit watching porn.
That's what it is. It's making niggas' minds just rot.
Only they on Twitter scrolling all night and shit.
Yeah, man. It's not even a porn thing. They just got the lower standards. We just got the lower standards of beauty.
Well, I think
and I'm talking full on black. I ain't talking part black. I'm talking full on black.
Nigga.
We got the lowest. We got the lowest standards of beauty, bro.
Nigga, bro.
I can't tell you, bro. Every time I see a dude, a nigga in public, bro, he just be with a girl who just and I be wanting
cheeks.
Huh?
What?
What?
We on different.
He on a different level. Right?
They don't be looking presentable at all, bro. It's like, man, what self respect do you got, bro? I mean, this is why niggas ain't respected nowadays. Because guess what, man? Even the women don't respect us. So how could we get respect from other men?
Cooked, bro.
If our women can't even respect us.
Torched.
Yeah, torch, cooked, everything.
That's really what it is.
And I think that this is how
this
I've always had. This is always how my relationships with girls worked, whether it was platonically or something romantic. Right? Is that I want to be surrounded by girls that think that have the impression of like, oh, I'm lucky to be around this man.
Yeah.
Because anything else less than that, I have to put in crazy amounts of work for, and I don't want to do that. All right, I came here to play, not to work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I don't care who I'm around. It's like, hey, like it just comes with that respect. It's like, hey, I know who this guy is. I know what he's about. Like I'm lucky to be around this guy. Let me be my best.
Yeah, and
I feel like let me not act a fool.
And I was gonna mention something part of those lines too, because I tell my girlfriend Chloe, and she looks at me crazy like whenever I say this. I say, man, being around me is a privilege. I literally say that, and it's like she just has a certain reaction to that. But I find it hilarious that we tell girls all the time to know their words, but when a guy shows you that he knows his words, we freaking get looked at crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing that women hate.
They're not expected like. The way like men are viewed whenever a man knows his worth, it's not expected. Like a woman is expected
or
to
really respected. Honestly, yeah. I mean, let's keep it real, because they.
That brings me into like feminism and stuff like that.
Well, think about what feminism did to women when it comes to dating. It gave all the leverage to the higher tier men.
Yeah, and even fuckboys for that matter. Feminism is a fuckboy's playground, in my opinion. I think that women have gotten are the biggest losers of feminism. Men actually benefit more from feminism than women, because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, girls, but feminism actually has made women more disposable as men. Okay,
can you define that?
Like feminism have literally turned women into men. Basically, and it's made them be just as disposable as a man has.
Okay,
I see what you're trying to say.
It's like misconstrued their brain on.
Yeah. It's fucked their brains up.
Back in the day, the old contract was, this is a traditional way, is that men are the disposable sex and women are the more protected sex. That's why we went out there in wars and worked our asses off while they stayed inside and looked pretty while we were out there carrying garbage and stuff like that.
Here's one thing about women, though, man. They want to be able to have their cake and eat it too. Like they still want to be equal to men while simultaneously expecting
they want to have it all, right?
Exactly, man.
I want to be a starting running back for the Atlanta Falcons, but we all can't get what we want, can we? Motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, Bijan gonna talk to you about that one, man. Like you have to take it up with him.
Man.
Yeah,
shout out Zion, man.
Yeah, Bijan ain't coming off that easily. But yeah, shout out to Zion, man.
Yeah.
But back to what we were saying though. I think that what feminism did, it gave all the leverage to the higher tier men, because guess what feminism did? Made women equal to men. And what's one thing about women and equality? They don't respect men who are equal to them. I mean, because they only
destroys the whole idea.
Yeah, they only respect the men who are higher to them. That's why you don't see many women who are with their equal, because it's not respected. I mean, they can't follow a man who's their equal for some reason. I mean, I don't know why, but that's just what it is. Because I don't believe that women want to be winners, but they want to be with a winner. in the words of Patrice O'Neal.
Like they don't want
women don't want to win, but they want a winner.
They don't want to be with somebody who can't take care of themselves almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and can't take care of
Girls
them.
really don't want to like.
But you'd
really
be surprised though nowadays how many dudes who can't take care of themselves still get these.
Because the biblical way is the man's supposed to provide for the woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, yeah.
Like, and the woman's supposed to be there for the man in that certain aspects of
Like compliment
not
him.
getting
it's
your
like if
hands
that
dirty.
doesn't happen,
Compliment.
it's
Yeah.
like you're bound to have problems and stuff like that. You know
Like
what
we
I mean?
want a compliment, but it seems like in 2024, most women want to be competitors.
Yeah, I'm not looking for no competitor, man.
Yeah, I'm looking for a freaking compliment.
It's almost like this girl. It's almost like if you're with a girl, she trying to compete with other females to where like they can't get with you. Like she's trying to one up every other female around her instead of worrying about what's in front of her right here. Like,
Well, they're
her
in constant
problems and her
competition with
issues.
each other.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like constant competition. Like just worry
Always.
about.
Yeah,
what you
women
got
are more
going for
competitive.
yourself.
Yeah, women are very competitive. That's why they all want the best men, or in most cases, that's why they all want the same guy. Because I mean, research shows that 1 in 3 men haven't had sex in a year or is a virgin, versus 1 in 6 women haven't had sex in a year or is a virgin. And that means that like double the amount of women have had sex in the past year or is a virgin compared to men. Now, what does that tell you? It means that most women, they're fucking the same man more than likely. I mean, because
so.
The same man with the same caliber.
Why you think? Man, why you think? Whenever you're in college or in high school, you've always heard women complain about the same guys.
yeah.
Same
Like, did it
guy,
ever
same
just like
tricks.
occur to you?
Like really think
both-
about it.
Yeah,
Think
that's
about
I mean, the same shit's. The shit's happened between me and him before.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, we used to back in grade school and shit like that. We
Wild
used to,
days. Wild.
Yeah, like we used to date the same girls, like shit like that. Like we would literally date. Like I would date a girl, then I'd quit. I'd get done dating her, whatever. Then he'd date her.
Real question is, man, what?
That's a
What?
real nigga.
Man,
Pass it off to the homie.
But-
Pass it off to the homie. Fuck it, man.
But like we wasn't looking at it as
Nate Dogg
that.
once said, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Hey, man.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg. But you know,
Practice safe sex, guys.
yeah, you know, man. After hearing that, here's a question, man. All right, man. If you guys were dating the same girls, man, what exactly was she getting that was different?
Me and him both have we have different personalities. Like
Yeah, completely
like
different.
he's more of like an outgoing dude and stuff like that, and I'm more of like a laid back, like chill dude.
Yeah.
So like he's really
I get that.
Yeah.
Just a little more serious.
Like
where I
back,
tend to
like
be a
back in the
little kinda
day,
a
like back in the
little
day, I used to
Yeah.
be goofy as hell. Like just like I'm the goofball, like for real.
Yeah.
I feel you, man.
But like now, I'm trying. Like I'm still a goofball and shit. But like I try to like be serious in situations because like
Sound like me.
You know when to take care of business,
Yeah.
for sure, man. For sure.
Sound
I think,
like me.
You know, we speak of personalities. I believe that women, every woman in this world, actually are two persons.
They
Right.
they probably have multiple
Two
personalities.
people?
Now, yes, or
Not two
actually,
yeah.
no, like two persons, like two people, two persons, whatever.
Or two
right?
different people.
multiple personality disorder.
Yeah,
But they have
that.
two at the
Yeah.
very minimum.
They do.
You always have the first one is always the one that the public sees.
Yes.
And then the other one is the one that they see in the bedroom, metaphorically speaking. Not like actually in the bedroom and all that, like fucking, but behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Right? So whenever I try to like, you know, hang around with girls and stuff like that, their personality behind closed doors may not want to bring that out in public. So now you gotta kind of adhere to the public version of her. So that way you can actually see what it's like behind closed doors of who she really is.
Yeah, but here's one thing that you have to realize as well. I mean, a lot of girls. I mean, it's kind of hard nowadays to figure out which one of the girls are like who are the good girls. It's kind of hard to figure that out because even if she does look like she's a good girl, she's surrounded by hoes. So
Yeah,
you
know that shit.
you can't really tell the difference. Because here's one reason why I said that most girls aren't really that special earlier in this episode. Because think about this, most of them do the same shit. I mean, they look the same, they dress the same, they talk the same, they dance the same, they stand for the same shit, they laugh at the same stuff, they freaking cry at the same movies, they go to they like the same artists, they watch the same TV shows. Heck, if you go to UT Knox, they all are wearing the same orange, black, or white dress to the freaking games with the white boots. I mean,
no authenticity.
Exactly, man. So
you never
so
find
you don't really know
one like me.
So you don't really so you can't really determine if they're special or not unless you start talking to them first. But for a guy like all of us, or a dude out here who be freaking sagging his pants and posting up with guns and stuff, they know that we ain't got nothing in common, so they obviously know the freaking difference between the guy who's really out here getting it versus, someone who's doing that stupid shit. So there's obviously a difference. I believe that women they're smarter.
That's true though.
Here's one thing I do. Here's another thing I believe as well. I believe that they're smarter than they think they are in the freaking day and game. I believe that they 1000% know who the good men are. You want to know how we know this? Because guess what? They pass these guys up when they're in their prime years versus what they feel like is exciting. And then guess what? Their prime years are done. Then they want that good guy that they rejected.
And they missed out. 30. They missed out on him.
Touching 30 is now you want Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Instead of freaking Chad Thundercock.
Yeah.
Stupid. And here's the thing too. And here's the crazy thing too. There's this thing that's what's it called? Mix match or something like that. I forgot what it's called. But these girls will do this to where they will get sexual satisfaction from the attractive guy while simultaneously keeping the other guy the committed provider for resources and.
Well, it's because we allow it.
Stuff. But
they wouldn't be doing that shit if we didn't allow it. You think that these girls out here? You think there'll be girls out here who be in relationships and dressing and doing whole stuff, and they didn't think that they would have a man back home? You think they would be doing that dumb shit?
Well, of course not.
If they knew that their man wouldn't be taking that and they would be out the freaking door just like that.
Yeah,
they only do the stuff that they do because they only do the stuff that we do is because we allow it.
Bro, should we have a march? Should we have a protest? Just all men,
fuck bitches. Even if a girl
that would make top news.
Even if a girl is beating your ass, bro. There's only one thing. There's only one thing that is letting her whip your ass. That's your restraint.
If you put it that way.
If they can't whip our ass.
The thing is, if you letting a female put hands on you and you're not removing yourself from the situation,
I'm running, bro. I'm running.
What are you doing?
I'm running, bro.
Why should she put hands on you to begin with?
I'm running, bro.
She don't have that much respect for you to put her hands on you, bro. She has zero respect for you.
Bro, I'm running.
I know girls that put their hands on guys in public. I've seen it in crowded public. I said, bro, where's the respect at? And these guys are still with these girls, man.
That's just
he ain't got no respect for himself, man.
That's just an attachment thing.
Hey, that come back to what I said earlier. That demon cooter.
Man, that shit got power.
Or
man.
he just ain't got no respect for himself, man. So why would the girl stop at the fuckery, man? If she knows that the guy is just going to allow it,
he's not gonna put his foot down. You got to put your foot down, bro.
They wouldn't be doing it, man. If he wasn't allowing it,
for real.
I know.
You just got to tell him how it is. You ain't finna be putting your hands on me. You ain't finna be treating me like dirt.
Yeah,
I'm a human being too, just like you.
Yeah, but you know what, man. If you're afraid to put your foot down on your girl, there's always, FBI, open up. Or you can always call the police, man.
Call your cousin, call your sister.
Exactly.
Tell them to come here.
Call your sister, bro. Because I ain't gonna be known as no
handle that light work.
I ain't gonna be known as no woman beater, bro. I ain't Diddy, bro. Speaking of,
you see that video,
bro?
You see the video,
bro? After seeing that video, bro,
that was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. After seeing that video, bro, I can't give him a benefit of the doubt, bro.
You can't. I didn't even give him benefit of the doubt from the beginning.
I can't give him a benefit of the doubt.
I didn't even give him benefit of the doubt from the jump.
I can't give him a benefit.
Nah, he
of the
did
doubt.
that shit.
He did all that.
He did everything they talking about. He did.
Socked her, bro. Kicked her twice.
In a towel. What?
Bro, you know they said they can't prosecute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they can't prosecute him, bro.
Why?
Statutes of limitation, man.
Yeah, that's
fucked up, man. Justice is fucked up.
That's crazy. He knew.
And this video proved too. They literally
foolproof.
Yeah, it's foolproof, bro.
He could have took her into the room and
how
did
long
all types
ago
of
was
stuff.
that? How long ago?
2016.
2016.
That ain't that.
That's still relatively.
That's 8 years ago.
That's still relatively new though.
That's 8 years ago.
That is 8 years.
It's
ago.
not a decade ago.
That's
though.
8 years ago.
You can't sit there and be like, that was a decade ago.
No, I'm not defending that. I'm not defending that nothing should happen. I mean, you know what? I think the internet is going to do, you know, its thing.
Oh, it's doing its thing.
They should let
under the
50 Cent
jail
see it, man. 50
and
Cent
throw away
about
the
to have
key.
a ball.
No, they gonna give him street justice whenever he go to prison. Eventually,
for sure. I mean, they gonna give him something.
They gonna
if he goes to prison,
I don't even know if he's going to prison. I don't think he's going to prison.
You know what? I don't think he's really going to prison. I don't think he's
going to prison.
He will flee this country before he goes to prison.
he done did it once.
I don't think he's going to prison, bro.
Nah, he will flee his country before
he's not going to prison.
He ain't going to prison. That's the crazy part. Speaking of women, bro, how y'all feel about Drake and that Kendrick beef going on, man?
I mean, that's really
somebody's gonna die.
I'm not educated on that.
Somebody's going. Yeah, I'm not that.
I haven't been. Like,
I'm not that educated. Yeah,
I am. I am.
I ain't that. Well, that's because if anyone's educated on it, they got too much time on their hands. But you know what, man? Somebody's gonna die.
Wow.
Somebody's gonna die.
Gonna die.
I mean, look at the previous history, man. Look at all these rap beats.
Gonna die is DJ Academics, man. He's
a fucking nincompoop.
Yeah, he said that, no. He
there's
said
some girls coming forward about
he said
rape charges.
Yeah,
listen, bro. He said, and I quote, I will take the rap industry down with me, or I will take this rap industry down to the ground if I'm convicted. I said,
who said that? DJ?
Yeah, nah, he did.
I said,
he gets some fat ass on that podium and sit up there and try to defend himself.
That round ass.
You know what's crazy?
He better do with these girls. He better start crying or
this
something,
is the
man.
peak of his career too. This whole Drake beat and all that
Yeah.
stuff. He's reached the pinnacle of his career, and all this stuff is happening.
It's like,
how
bro.
you fumble it so fast.
Facts.
Removed his account on Instagram. And all that crazy
Damn,
stuff, man.
he did that.
Yeah, search his name up. You won't find it.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
he really making himself.
Girls, yeah. And,
He making himself
and when
look
that
guilty.
girl came forward, obviously other girls are going to come forward and make this freaking crap stronger. So,
Real question is, here's one way I know I could believe the girls if they actually want him prosecuted, but it says that they're suing them.
they're suing him?
They're suing.
Yeah, they're
DJ
suing them. They're
Academics.
not seeking prosecution.
So
they're
they
just
want
they're
money.
suing.
So they just want his money.
Yeah, they're suing.
Okay.
So it's like,
Is
I'm
it
like
really
this.
true though?
Exactly, man. Here's one way. I'm like this when it comes to like any.
I don't
Like,
think it may not really be true.
but here's one thing. But here's one way I am when
he's
it comes.
always had bad experiences with women.
But here's one thing. But here's one way I am with any rape victims, man. Like if you were really like a victim, don't sue. Like have them like prosecuted. That's why.
Yeah, throw his ass in jail.
Exactly, man. Why did Batman do that? Why did Batman do that shit? Why does he do that shit, man? He asks you a question and then bam, he just beats the shit out of you. Why does he do that? I mean, I don't. I mean, it's funny, but like, man, like,
Wrong. Have you seen him beat these people in video games like Batman Arkham, all that stuff like that?
yeah.
Batman cannot touch that Thanos. Give it back.
Oh god.
You know exactly.
Yes, guys, we will see y'all later. This has been episode 49 of the Burchalations podcast, man. Follow these guys on Instagram, dog, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna, we'll probably see y'all next season, bro. Good luck to everything, man. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate that, bro.
You know what I'm saying. If you have any girls or guys that want to come on, man, talk shit, let us know.
All right.
Sports.
Oh, yeah,
stuff
man, bring
coming
them
up
on,
soon,
man.
All that stuff, man.
Bring him on.
All right, man.
right.
Appreciate it for having
All
us.
right, man.
Thank you.
Hit my theme music, Jim.
I don't want to hit your theme.
All this
I really
Batman
wanna
talk.
hit- I really
Just
want to
press a button for me, bro.
I really want to hit this red. I really want to hit this red button right
You ain't
here.
gonna do
That's
it. You ain't gonna do it, man.
Yeah, oh, I ain't gonna do
You
it.
ain't gonna do it, bro.
I ain't gonna do
You
it.
ain't gonna do it, bro.
Sure?
Just
I
press
ain't
my
gonna do
sound.
it,
Just
bro.
press my sound
I ain't
effect,
gonna
bro. No, yeah, that's right. Yeah.